would you do something to this BC Infants Act?
Okay, the question was, would I do anything with the BC Infants Act, which apparently gives decision-making authority to people under the age of 18?
Yeah, right now it's coming to like international.
Oh, euthanasia, right.
Yeah, for the
So,
minor, it's coming soon.
So you've got like 5 questions rolled into that one, so I have to kind of, yeah. It's so I'll be honest with you, I don't know enough about that one to weigh in it the way I want to. You know that, so one of the things you can count on for me is when I don't know an answer to the question, I will tell you I don't know it, and I can get back to it. What I do know is this, is because you started this by talking about parental rights. There's one of the challenges we have right now with respect to the lack of parental involvement. I'm a big believer in parental rights. And you should also know, I come from 4 generations of school teachers. I have 3 of them in my family, and it was my first job. You didn't actually know that. It was actually my first job. So I have a lot of time for school teachers and the ones who put their effort into the profession to try to grow our next generation. However, I believe that parents have a fundamental right to know what's going on with their children. And I think we've lost our way on that.
Yeah.
So there's something in place right now called SOGI. Some of you will know about that. I made it very clear that SOGI must be repealed. And it must be repealed for a couple of key reasons. The key one being, I don't know what the intent was when it was started. I'm led to believe it was an anti-bullying thing, but that is not where it is now. It is not at all. And I do not believe that you should be having advanced conversations of sexuality with elementary school children, number 1. Number 2, there's no transparency to the parents about what's being discussed at that time. And then number 3, it's also not consistent. One of the challenges in how they rolled out SOGI was that they basically left it up to classroom teachers to decide what would be discussed and what wouldn't. And that's unacceptable to me at several levels, and so that will be repealed. With respect to some of the other challenges that you identified with the Infants Act, or what was it called?
It's called BC Infants Act.
Now, is this a recent piece of legislation?
No, it has been there a long time ago, at least before I started from it. Like I am involved with some parents and we pray for this.
Right.
And one time I heard that the council, that the son of the police, has been taking the girls to abortion without the parents knowing.
Yeah.
Several times, and this is the second time.
Yeah.
Like at school, they teach about safe sex, and then get to go private and this.
Yeah.
So when this happened, this girl, the fertility in the
So I have a very firm belief that nothing should happen in the school system that parents don't know about. There are very rare exceptions, where the safety of the child might be at risk, because if there's something going on, and I don't know what it is, if there's something going on in that child's life and they're worried about the physical safety of that child at home, it is the teacher's responsibility within the legitimate role that they have to make sure that they're not sending any child home who could come to harm. That's legitimate. I also believe that that's why we have the police, and that's why we have the Ministry of Children and Family Development to work and keep those children safe. What I'm not comfortable with is teachers making individual decisions outside of those other professionals who can actually help, the social workers, and OCFD, and the police, and I'm not comfortable with that, and I think that needs to be far better defined and restricted for this.
If you become the senior, you look into this.
Yes, I would look into this.
Yes, please.
I would want to understand it better, but hopefully you hear my values that come through on that. I can't comment on the specific legislation.
And how much will your government be funding the abortion?
Oh, I have no idea how to answer that question, man. Yeah, that one I need to get back to you on. Sorry, no, that's fine. No need to apologize. I just don't know the specific answer to your question. I'll go here and then to Richard.
I really not what I'm going to discuss with you, but I'm going to be brief.
Okay, I just looked at my watch. 150 issues.
I'll save it for when you're the leader.
Sure.